Hi Sagittarius, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your December 2024 tarot reading. This is the last month of the year of 2024 and we are ending it with a huge amount of energy. I have been saying this since mid-August, but we have had real movement going on in this last part of 2024. The biggest movements are going to be Venus enters Aquarius. We will have Mars retrograde beginning, Neptune retrograde ends, as well as Mercury retrograde ends. And we have 3 luminations this month with 2 new moons and a full moon. So a big December Sagittarius. Take a look at the description box below where I've highlighted all the important dates. All right, you all, let's go week by week. You start off the first of the month with the 5 of Wands. You also have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Second week of the month finds you with the Ace of Pentacles. Always good to see the ace. Any ace, but the Ace of Pentacles is always nice. And the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Third week of December finds you with the Strength card, your first major arcana here in the reverse, as well as the 4 of Swords, needing to take a break and watching your health, Sag. The last month, or I should say the last week of the month and of the year, 2 of Cups in the reverse. And the Hierophant, major arcana card, Taurus energy rounding out the year. Now, I do see that you have the Devil card, Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy will start coming in with the sun around the 21st of the month. So pay attention to those Capricornian themes that come in. Now let's go ahead, Sag, and pull a card representing the energy you bring into December. Spirit, if you can please send my Sagittarius a card representing the energy they bring into the month and from November. And you have the 5 of Wands again. So you can already see that Spirit is talking to you, Sagittarius. 5 of Wands here and 5 of Wands here. This is already denoting that many of you all had quite a bit of conversations, possibly strife with others during the month of November. This could be a month where that continues. Some of the Mercury energy that has been in your sign is retrograde as we start the month. So there could be miscommunications going on, possibly people not seeing eye to eye at the workplace or maybe in your family. Keep this in mind throughout the month of December. Now, this could be really something that carries into the holidays, so pay attention to that as well, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and pull a card representing the energy you have as an oracle message. Spirit, could you send my Sagittarius an oracle message for the month of December? And you have emotional loss. So for some of you all, this month could be challenging, especially around the holidays, or if you are missing someone, this could be a time when you are thinking back to better Decembers or better holiday time. But I do want to tell you there's some really positive signs here with emotional loss, that maybe you are overcoming this or you're just learning to deal with it. I do think between that 5 of Wands, this Ace of Pentacles and 6 of Wands and 7 of Swords, there is some kind of conversations going on with you, loved ones, possibly friends that have left or you no longer are friends with. Keep this in mind throughout the month, Sag, because I think you can turn this around once Mercury goes direct. I think a lot of this could be more of a feeling of not connecting to people the way you used to. And with Mercury slow down in your sign, this could be affecting that. I do think, Sag, once you move into the new year, much of that will clear up. So let's go week by week and just look at what the energies are and what the astrology is telling us. So we start off right out the gate with your Sagittarius new moon on December 1st. And then on the 4th, we have Mercury retrograde in Sag opposing Jupiter in Gemini. So there could be some conversations here where some people are feeling like they're not getting all the information. This is kind of the teacher versus the student energy, like who is teaching, who is learning. To me, this looks like Seven of Swords and Five of Wands is someone feels like they're being slighted, like information isn't getting to them. And by time December 6th comes, Mars and Leo retrograde begins. So this is that energy of combativeness, possibly egos getting in the way, someone here possibly taking information that's not theirs or feeling like they've been lied to. I do think by time we get to the 7th, when Neptune and Pisces retrograde ends, this first week has some turbulent energy. So just watch your words. Be careful that you're not getting into conversations that you don't need to be, especially with colleagues, possibly with family members. And this is really big usually around the end of the year, right? When we get with family or get with people we haven't seen in a while. So really pay attention to your energy. Do not let people take you down the wrong road this time of the year, Sagittarius, because it's really easy to get sucked up into everyone else's energy. Now, by the time we move into the second week of December, really positive energy there with that Ace of Pentacles. That Six of Wands in reverse does suggest that you have been waiting on some type of acknowledgement. This could have been at work. This could have been with your family. The 15th is when we do have Gemini full moon, the second lunation of the month. Now, that Gemini full moon could reveal some huge information around ideas, communicating with others, where possibly people were not communicating well with you. And on the 15th, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius finally ends. So I do think this is when communication starts coming out, but you all could get a big bonus or something could come that you've been waiting for a while at work. This could be a huge gift from someone that you have been waiting for, or an acknowledgement of your service for the year. So I do think by the time you get to mid-month, it's looking a lot more positive for you. So keep that in mind by the time you get to that second week of December. Now, Sag, by the time you move to that third week of the month, this is when we have our third lunation. Sun entering Capricorn on the 21st, and the Sun in Capricorn squares the North Node in Aries 2 days later on the 23rd. This could bring heated tension with those in power. So be careful with that Strength card in reverse. You don't have all your power that you would like to. Some of you, unfortunately, may not be feeling well during the holiday season. Really watch your energy, watch your strength. I do think that during this time, especially like Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorns, because there's been so much energy, possibly Tauruses and Geminis too, there's been so much energy towards the end of this year in your signs. Really watch your health. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I had bronchitis, unfortunately, over the last week, which was my birthday. So I definitely am feeling the energy of needing to slow down. And I do think that that Four of Swords and Strength card around that Sun in Capricorn on the 23rd is like big goals that you want to create, but it almost feels like you still need to slow down. You may not have all your strength. Wait until the beginning of January. Once Mercury leaves its retrograde post shadow, then you'll have a lot more energy and a lot more energy to make those goals, okay? All right, Sag, so you're ending the year with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant card. Now, on the 28th, Venus in Aquarius square Uranus in Taurus. This is fixed tension around money, group dynamics, possibly your family, your work. I do see some type of relationship, possibly having some challenges at the end of the year. And it feels like some type of work-related, information comes in right around the 29th when Chiron in Aries retrograde finally ends. On the 30th, we do have a Capricorn new moon. So we have really big energy here between where it is that your goals are that you want to make, but also where is it that possibly you're being either held back from doing the things that you want to. Maybe your work is saying you can't have time off, or your spouse isn't able to get time off. Somewhere here, that Chiron and Aries retrograde ending at the end of the year is going to be beneficial to a lot of people in 2025 because you're no longer so much in your feelings. But I do feel like this is going to be energy you are going to have to take into the new year. By the time we get to January 2nd of 2025, Mercury leaves its retrograde shadow. This is when I think you're going to have stronger new year intentions. So make those then. So I do think, Sag, I think this is going to be this month of you really finding out who it is you can trust, who it is you need to move away from. I think there's some really positive things that could come to you, like a bonus or a raise or just an acknowledgement mid-month. But really watch your health by the time you get to that third and fourth week and moving into the new year. If you can wait till about that first or second week of January to make your new year intentions, they will go a lot further, okay? All right, you all, I hope this was helpful for you. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I'll talk to you later.